Hi guys, Scott here with my vintage Jeff Gordon hat. How do you like that? Hat belonged to my dad, and thought I'd put it on for this video. Just thought I'd do a quick video. My dog's in the way here, obviously. Freya, go away. Just a quick update on the GS550 that I'm in the process of restoring. I put a video up previously, and I had to make a decision today based on really how I was going to move forward with the rebuild, because I was had the engine apart to the point where I could see more of what was needed, and again, it's the first time I've done anything like this, so I looked at how long it was going to take for me to get the parts that I needed, and I wanted to have the parts in that I needed by sometime in January, because you know, spring comes pretty quick, and it takes time to put these things back together. So I bit the bullet today, and I went on eBay. I needed a connecting rod, I needed a piston, and I needed an exhaust and an intake valve for that number 2 piston that got seized up. So yeah, I looked all over, and I found the parts that I needed, and so I've ordered the connecting rod and the piston. The valves are at a place that I'm gonna have to get special arrangements for the shipping. But all told, it looks like with the gasket kit that I have to buy, that I've sourced locally here, hopefully I'll be able to get it here in Ontario, I'm looking at probably between $300 and $400 in parts. Paid $300 for the bike, so I'm into it for approximately $700 at this point. Now, I'm assuming if I get the bike back together that it's going to be worth considerably more than that. So that's why I decided, okay, I'm just going to jump in and hope that I'm going to be able to fix the head up and get that connecting rod new piston put back on. Other than that, I mean, I'm going to probably do a quick honing of the cylinder walls, put it back together, and hope that it starts. So that's where we're at. I thought I'd just give a quick update, and I'm going to go out to the garage now and just show you where things are, where the parts are, and where we're at. All right, so here's the crank. Here's the good connecting rod. Took this piston off of the connecting rod because I noticed when I was inspecting the pistons that this one, the top compression ring, was stuck, and so I've got it soaking right now. It's, where, can you see it? Yeah, there it is. So you can see it's still stuck. I'm not sure if that ring's going to come out of there. I'm hoping that it does. I'm just going to keep soaking it. I've got it soaking right now in some sea foam. And then, of course, as I've already shown, this connecting rod is the one that needs to be replaced. The rest of the crank and the bearings are, everything looks to be in good shape. So hopefully, once I get that put together, there's the bottom of the crank. Sorry, the bottom of the engine. Actually, no, that's the top. That's the top casing. So the transmission part of it is still in there, and I'm just going to leave that like that for now. There's the other piece of the transmission right there. Of course, I got all the parts out here, but I was going to go over here and just show you the issues with the head. So when so this is going to be a bit of a challenge. This is all the aluminum that melted onto the inside the combustion chamber. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to dissolve that, and we shall see. When I pulled I believe that's the intake valve, I noticed that it's actually broken, as you can see. So that intake valve is toast, so I've ordered another intake valve, and then all that's left of the exhaust valve is that. No bueno. But the springs look fine. It's the springs for both the intake and the exhaust. And everything else, I mean, the intake boot, there was a lot of pieces that came out. I don't know if you can see them here, but when I tipped the head over, a lot of the pieces of the piston and the valves and so on came falling out, which made me think I probably need to make sure that I take a look at the carb that was associated with that cylinder to make sure there's nothing in there. But the rest of the cylinders look good. And then of course the problem here with this spark plug hole, I'm going to have to rethread that or put a Healy coil in it or something like that. But other than that, the other case is up there, and here's where the beast is sitting right now. So that's the update. Hopefully, once the parts come in, I've actually spoken to a friend of mine who has a 12-ton, I think it's a 12-ton press. So I'm going to, I think, attempt to take this sucker apart myself. I'd have to take the that piece, which the name of it is not coming to me right now, and this is the starter clutch, and then there's a bearing here that needs to come off, and then I have to take these lobes to get to these ones here. So these would have to come out, and then this piece would have to come out. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if I can do it. But at this point, I got nothing to lose. I've invested, you know, probably about $100 between the connecting rod and the piston that I have ordered. And worst comes to worst, I'd probably just look at trying to resell those. There's the beautiful piston right there. What a beast. Anyway, there you go. There's the update. We'll see what happens next.